What up, Ray? What's up, Tyler? How y'all? What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all can hear me? Just about to get into this shit show from yesterday. Let me stop. Let me stop. I ain't even gonna do all that. I ain't gonna do all that. But yeah, I am finna get into the game. It's not gonna be a long stream because I know the Pistons game finna come on. No, that's gonna be a real game to watch as long as Dwayne Casey don't mess it up. But anyway, it's gonna be a Lions game. Not much, dog. That's right, man. Beer up, man, because I sure needed about 20 of them yesterday. At the Super Mario decided to dictate the game. Just sharing this on Twitter real quick. Yeah, we suck. We do. We do, man. Because you know, uh, I always try to let the emotion calm down before I make a stream or video, and and give me a second here. Always, try to let the emotion calm down because I already know how I can get if I really were to just let myself cut loose. Um, but man, like I always think of what I want to say, and I swear everything I say in my brain sounds so much better than when I actually try to come on here and say it. It just don't come out right. Uh, but I will say this: where is the game? I, the running game, I had no problems with. The issue, because I had a feeling we was gonna do something like that based off the stuff we were told. I had a feeling that was gonna go down. My only issue was if we were gonna stick with the ground game, why not do it the right way? You know what I'm saying? Like, where were the trick plays at? Where were the jet sweeps by the wide receivers? Where was the reversals? Where happened to those little plays like that? You know what I'm saying? We were punting on 4th and 3 or 4th and 4. Where were the trick plays at for that? You know what I'm saying? That could have helped guide us into a better situation. We could have tried to score a touchdown and had to come to a field goal. You know what I'm saying? Just where stuff like that at, man. And it's like oh, Ray, you something else, dog. Man, we don't want to do that, but yeah, I hear you, man. This dude really went Miles Garrett DMs like, yo, take care of something for me. Wow, okay. But look, man, where is what happened to the offense I saw? And like, I wish we could just do this. Can we go and get the offense that we saw in the first half of the Green Bay Packers game that was playing good and yesterday's effort? Like, can we put those two elements together and get something to happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we would have did what we did yesterday to a few of them teams, like Green Bay, for example, we probably would have had a win already. And I know it's a wild thing, but I hate Jamal was hurt. Yeah, me too. And I think it's just the hell with I can see the offense we saw in the Rams game. I, in certain ways, I think the offense is better game two on the first half of the game because we were putting things together. We were running the ball, we were throwing right. It was like the second half. We started off good, and then when it came to that 4th and 1, they chose to pass. He chose to throw to a covered receiver, and then went downhill. But up to that point, we were doing good. And it's like when I look at that game and then I compare it to what we did yesterday, I'm like, man, we would have did that in some of the earlier games. We would have won. because I hate I gotta see Dan Campbell call another game, but ain't no way in hell he, to a certain degree, was finding more rhythm with the offense, almost finding more rhythm with the offense than Anthony Lynn. And technically, Anthony Lynn's been doing this for a long time. Oh boy, got hurt. What the hell? Oh boy, got hurt. Us as well, yeah. What the fuck is up with? Yeah, what the fuck is up with Cybers? I don't know what's going on. If you talking about Austin Cyber, I don't know what's going on there. Uh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We drove down the field against Green Bay. Golf was actually making decent reads. Right. What happened to that? And why didn't we go in the second half of that game and do what we did yesterday? Because yesterday, I can argue if we would have ran some trick plays and put our best foot forward to get downfield, cleaned up on some of the mistakes, we would probably find a way to win that game. But I had a feeling we just weren't. And the fact that we tied doesn't mean we're going to have a better chance doing this next week and win the game. Cleveland Browns got a lot of talent, man. Like, let's not forget. Let's not act like Case Keenum hasn't carved us up before. Because like we got work cut off for us, man, for real. Like, he's carved us up in the past with other rosters. So what the hell is we gonna do against him? Because of what another team that has a lot of talent on it did to him. We're supposed to have a chance to be no. These games go different every time I look up. And what I saw yesterday, man, Panay Sewell fighting, that was a good thing to see on the right tackle side. Uh, yeah, Cyber something up with his hip, man. I don't know, and that's what was ticking me off. Cause I'm like, if he was in the game, we'd win that. I don't think it's just that simple, man. Yeah, because like I said, the Browns have a lot of talent in that backfield. Yeah, I know. He always missing something easy, man. That's the thing about Jared Goff. He always missing something easy. It don't make no sense. You finally get the one play action read you should have got, and you throw the ball, not only underthrow it, but you throw it late. And now he got to come back already shorter than most DBs that is going to be covering him. And now you freaking sitting here making him have to try to jump and catch it, and he couldn't do it. Yeah, if he start, man, I don't think it matters which one of them start, bro. Mason Rudolph was looking just as bad as Jared Goff. So just because they RBs are hurt, just because somebody what up, Brett? So just because they RBs are hurt, that automatically means that we just win. Because I seen notice that other teams had hurt RBs too, like the Minnesota, even though that's our divisional rival. Madison as a backup gave up 100 yards and we couldn't beat them, save our lives because our offense sucked and we couldn't game plan. I also seem to remember the Ravens game had a bunch of hurt RBs too, and we even slowed down Lamar Jackson. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? But we can't say that because we some D suckers if we say that, and we ain't fake, and we fake Lions fans. So don't say stuff like that. Don't say stuff like that. You're not allowed to say that. You know what I'm saying? We not allowed to, root for that guy either because what I mean. Yeah, we're fake. You know what I'm saying? You can't speak the truth, Ray. You're not allowed to do that in this world. Shame on you. Oh, y'all, let me take this phone call real quick. Yeah, my bad, y'all. So I'm saying anything is a for sure with win, but I am saying the Browns are hurt, have been struggling. If we tie with Pitts, we can beat the Browns next week. The only way we beat Cleveland if we match their defense, because they gonna be smashing on us around. Yeah, and the Browns lost 42-6 on Sunday. They aren't like this great defense right now. Jared Goff is no Matt Stafford. Here's the problem. I feel where you're coming from, Steve. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to throw out your a view about it, but here's the reason why I just don't quite see us beating the Browns. Because thing is, Jared Goff makes defenses look better than they actually are. If you haven't noticed it, he'll sit there and just spin into danger for no reason, and then take a sack. Then he doesn't know when to throw the ball away. We're not really he's still going to throw, as you see, 20, 25 passes. And yeah, if we had a better I hate to say it like this, but if we did at least have a better quarterback, we could have a better chance. But that's still because our defense is suspect still, man. Like, we still running around here with street merchants. Yeah, they had some plays yesterday, but yesterday proved more and more that we have to go defense in this draft, man. But to my point, what I was making with Steve is that, yeah, he know what I'm saying. Like, if we run the ball and try to keep it Miles Garrett away from them, you got somewhat of a chance. But it's any given Sunday. Like in the past, you've seen us generate some kind of. We used some no-name running backs before. Hell, we just used our seventh round rookie and our transitional safety into a running back who's our special teams guy into a freaking 40-yard run yesterday. So I think they could do the same thing. It's like, to me, it's any given Sunday. Just because they got blew out by the team they got blew out, that don't mean they go get blown out. They go lose to us. Anything happen from one week to the next one. I'm not saying Lions don't have a chance, but the way that I see them play, it's just giving me less belief that they're going to be able to pull it off. I can't go off simply due to a tie game because it's with Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has been known, especially these last few years, to play down to their competition. Like, this is the worst. For example, last year was the worst 11-0 team I ever saw in my life from Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. But that don't mean that we're automatically going to win. Like, Mason Rudolph, like I said, was doing his best golf impressions. I think Glenn has a defense looking pretty good for us guys, and we're on street which I mean, I'm not taking that away from him. And here's the thing: I'm not trying to be the negative guy. I'm not taking that away from him. But what I am saying is this: Mason Rudolph sucks. Uh, Technically, they didn't use Najee Harris as much as to me, they could have. We got zero chance to keep on Miles Garrett away from Jared Goff. That's what I'm saying too, man. This dude only a sack and a half. And don't get me wrong, we dealt with TJ Watt a little bit. We dealt with him a little bit good, but he still rose up, made some plays, and got the defense going. But Miles Garrett, man, that's another level of violence right there too. But at the same time, I will say this: if you are managed, Will can manage to get the butt. Like, key in this is gonna be Jamal Williams. He has to come back. We gotta hope we can get this dude back, man. Because if we can get him back, we can get them to both get like 20+ carries and keep the ball out of Goff's hands as much as possible, and keep that offense on the bench. You got a shot. That's the way I always try to put it. But like what I was saying about our defense is that they've been doing some suspect stuff. Like, they only been doing well because the quarterback play wasn't that good yesterday. I mean, Mason Rudolph was missing wide open wide receivers just like Goff, and overthrowing them and stuff like that. Any decent quarterback, I could argue even Dwayne Haskins, if he had been in the game, I think those open passes would have been touchdowns. I can make that argument. And you know what I'm saying? Like, on God, like, we got lucky that the game was that close. Like, to me, and that's not to take away from the guys, but I just feel like they just show us that they lack talent. And I get it. They injured up, you playing with guys off the streets. But that's why I say your offense got to be held more accountable, and I don't trust them enough. Swift is carrying this thing by himself, man. It is so not fair. I ain't trying to be the negative guy either. I'm simply the real Jeff the guy. Yeah, I'm with you, Ray. We in the same boat. Oh yeah, I feel you. I feel that, Ray. I feel like you say they had zero chance, man. You like you can't judge another team's loss right now based off what another team that got more than us. Like that's what I'm saying. I feel where you're coming from because it's like if we looking at the outside, looking at the window. Oh yeah, they got blew out. Yeah, but they'll come here and then they'll put us to shame. We just got blew out by the Eagles. The Eagles fans were telling us this whole time, hey, we expect to get blown out by y'all. We expect y'all to beat us, and then they turn around and blow us out, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm not saying we may get blown out. I'm just saying we still may not be winning. That's all my thing is. No, you got some fans out here that's saying because we tied with them, they just think we go whoop the Browns' ass because they got blown out. And I'm be like, what are y'all doing? It was the same thing with the Eagles, man. It's like I was telling people on Twitter. I told people on Twitter, I said, man, can y'all start acting like y'all won the game already? It ain't even Saturday. Y'all acting like we won the game. And then what happened? We lost 44-6, bro. I was telling people last stream, do you not know at home we've given up a total of 142 points? Okay, Ray, I need you to tell me which game that's going to be. I need you to tell me at least two of those games you think we winning. And please don't say the Falcons. At least don't say the Falcons, bro. Because I know that's one on y'all radar is the Falcons. I'm waiting for that answer, bro. And please don't say the Bears either. Don't say the Bears either, dog. Shit, we not beat the Bears on Thanksgiving. How long is Kyler Murray out for? If he's out against us, might have a. Oh no! Steve-O. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, me dog. Don't tell me you falling for that gimmick. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do that. Please don't. Please don't. I'm begging you. Don't do that. Don't do that, Steve-O. Please don't say that, homie. Look, man, I love you, but don't do that. I remember the Lions had the number 2 defense against the run, and we couldn't even beat Drew Stanton, bro. They had that Cardinals team, and they played like trash outside the first 2 touchdowns they threw against us. And we had all drive to get the ball in there. You telling me the team they got now, roster they got now, they did get blown out technically by the Panthers, who also got a good roster, if you ask me, especially in that secondary. Just because they got a backup quarterback. Now, see, Ray, you almost got banned. Arizona got blew out Sunday without Murray. Just saying, yeah, but look who that was going against, though. You act like the Panthers are not no scrubs this year, y'all. Y'all got to remember that. The Panthers are expected to actually probably be starting Cam Newton after this week, too. They are not scrub. That team is good. They got the receivers, they got the running backs, depth, they got the fucking defense on there. They got some damn sure good players in the secondary that I wish we had right now. They actually got a squad over there, man. Like, where y'all been at? If y'all not noticed they was kicking ass, even the games they lost, they were some good wins. Like, they was back and forth from Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? That's a good team. Carolina always own Arizona. Like, if y'all ain't know, it's like every time Cam Newton involved, they just blow them out. Like, they always beat Arizona like that. when I picked the Lions to beat the Steelers, that was one more like picking a number of I didn't know about the Ben Roethlisberger being COVID protocol and or Claypool. Yeah, that's the thing. That was without Claypool and Juju Smith. And to me, I feel like they could have did more running the ball with Najee Harris. I think he had like 20 some carries, if I'm correct. Or Arizona also won't without Kyler Murray. They may not do much in the playoffs without Kyler Murray, but they go whoop our ass. I guarantee that much. But you know what? I will say that this though, in not to even play into this old gimmick, that will be funny. Our one win will come against them. Because of a field goal kick or some bullshit like that. I swear to God. No, that's not happening though, man. They got too much. You better hope Jared Goff don't throw like 50 turnovers to that defense, if anything, because they gonna be on his ass. Especially if they get healthier on defense by then. Oh no. No. They got too much talent to cover too on offense. Like, come on, bro. If Hawkins is there, then they got a tight end that can still play. Then they got freaking other receivers on that team. They got a lot to deal with, bro. That's what was making them dangerous when you had Kyler Murray, but he was finally playing much better because of everything that was around him. Cardinals also slowly but surely getting injury riddled. Yeah, so was the Eagles. So were the Eagles. 44-6. And I'm not trying to, and I know it's any game. I think the Lions will win at least one game this season. The problem is, oh shit, like what the fuck? And you know what the trip is? I've been saying this too. Like, why did the NFL screw us with the schedule? Look, I'm all for competition, but bro, y'all could at least gave us like the Jets or the Jaguars or somebody, man. At least one of them teams. Y'all go give us all these teams that were in playoffs or damn near going to the Super Bowl last year and expect to do it this year. And you gonna give us all them dudes and expect us to try to get a win? Y'all bold as hell. Like I was so upset at the people who made the schedule. Like our weakest team that I can argue that we faced, like just back full strength, where you can say they was at full strength and without the injuries. Our weakest team that we faced so far, to me, was probably Green Bay or either Minnesota. It's really our divisional, right? Maybe San Francisco, but nah, I don't even want to say that because the way that game went, uh, it's hard, man. But I picked the Lions to beat the Steelers. Like it's that's a shame. Like we had the way our schedule started off, man, it's so crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like we said that about the Eagles. We like, yeah, everybody was just swearing down that they was gonna beat the Eagles. And the Eagles fans was even saying that we was gonna beat them, and it's like we still couldn't do it. It's something that's gotta happen, man. Like something's gotta give. And this is why I tell y'all, man, we have to go defense heavy in this draft. This is the reason why, man. I'm gonna say it every week if I got to. Yes, we do need quarterback help. And when Ellis went to do them 2 games, 3 games, you going to have to idiots out here actually mad about it. I don't know about that. I think we could beat the Bears or Vikings in a rematch. Okay, uh, we'll see. When do Lions do win 2? You know, I'm gonna say it like this: the reason why I say go defense in the draft heavy, or at least with the first 3 picks, is because you gotta look at it like this: a quarterback looks nice, but you see right now, yeah, everybody been dealing with that this year. Like the quarterback in the early round looked nice. Okay, I'm not saying it's not a good quarterback in this draft class. For me, though, what it is that we haven't proven anything that we should be taking a quarterback in this draft because we can't even do the simple stuff that's right. And to me, it's like, okay, you take a quarterback and he go do what for you with this roster? Absolutely nothing. Like y'all gotta look at Justin Fields is balling, low key. He's been playing good this year for the most part. See, I get so tired of these idiots always screaming about tanking. Answer me this: what good does tanking your after your after year? You can't develop your players to help you get to a point where you're trying to get to. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's why I said. That's why I try to put a standard like get us 3, 4 wins because it's like we knew Ye was gonna lose a lot. And to me, I don't even see why you're saying tank because to me, we suck anyway. So I don't even get the point of them saying tank because we suck anyway. We not gonna win them. And my thing is like you got to get some talent on this team because even teams that got talent right now got rookie quarterbacks on them. And granted, they're rookies, so they got to learn. But these quarterbacks are not changing the game for those teams. Those teams are not having the game change for them. And a lot of them got guys on there that we would kill to have on our roster right now. But it's not doing them no good because the team is just not ready for a young rookie inexperienced quarterback to be trying to take this team to the next level. It's not going to make us better. Lions fans kill me thinking that the quarterbacks is what's saving these teams or making these teams better. It's the teams that make these quarterbacks look good, man. That's why these quarterbacks be prevailing. That's why Justin Herbert looks the way he does a lot of times. That's why Jalen Hurts, we were eyeballing him because of the teams he's on, man. Not, you know what I'm saying? Right. You drafted a wide receiver if you can't. No, see, here's the thing, though, Ray. You right. Uh, you shouldn't take a receiver high if your quarterback ain't doing shit. So what that tells me, what Lions need to do is find different ways to win, and that's why you got to play defense and run the football first. Because like the Ravens, they didn't always have the best receiver core either. But they ran the ball, not just with Lamar, but they ran with the running backs best they could, and they played defense, and they would get into the playoffs with the minimum help they did have at receiver and tight end. So my thing is with the Lions, they're in the same boat in a similar way, but these superstar name receivers is not going to help you out if your quarterback sucks. So for people thinking that's why we need to get a quarterback, no, because what we have on this roster overall is still not going to be enough. Getting him in the wide receiver, that's not going to do you anything. And you need to build a defense, man. Like we talk about past drafts where we all back in DV, where you want to admit it or not, used to say these quarterbacks suck. And when they got with good teams and were groomed for a year or something like that, and they become some of the best young quarterbacks in the league, all of a sudden everybody, we should have drafted him. Like you weren't saying that going into the draft. We needed defensive players. We just get the wrong guys. And then think that we just missed out on the draft and the only players we should have took was a quarterback. Like, no, we just got the wrong guys on that we drafted. You shouldn't have been, and then your development team sucks. And that's been a big issue with the Lions for a long time. They never fixed those problems. They gotta get the development staff right. They gotta draft right. Whatever the position they do, because they can draft a quarterback all they want. That don't mean they're gonna draft a good one. It's gonna translate good. That's another thing you gotta look at. So for people think that you just gotta draft a quarterback, this ain't the year to do it. What we should have did was we should have exploited our trades instead of rushing it. We should have looked and seen who really want Stafford, who's going to give us the proper package that was going to suit us best. Instead of trying to sit here and make ourselves look like we a competent organization, like we good, and we try to make people happy. You should have sent them to Panthers because they was gonna be winning this. They doing good this year anyway. And to me, if that was the trade, and you tell me you get a first and a third this year with Teddy Bridgewater and a future first rounder, then I would have took that contract, that picks, and still could have said, you know what, at least I got a quarterback that is able to go through his progressions. I ain't saying that they had played bad this year. I didn't say that. I said past drafts. That's what I was talking about. I'm still judging. I need more than a year to fully judge these guys. They played well, considered well enough, but not like overly explosive. But they played well. I'm not going to discredit this class too heavy, but the past draft classes, what the ones that we missed on, like 2017, it wasn't that we should have got Mahomes or Watson. It should have just been we draft the positions we were drafting, and we should have got better players. You know what I'm saying? And we should have developed those guys and put pieces around them. Like y'all got to remember, through the years, this was a long time coming. This type of season that we've been having these last couple years was a long time coming. Yeah, we should have drafted Fields if we took the right trade package, and if where we could have got a couple first rounders this year, we should have took the tackle and Fields to develop behind golf or whatever quarterback we was going to end up having, or depending on if we just took Pitts and then picked up a veteran quarterback and then drafted Fields to play, sit and learn behind him. We should have did it like that, but we didn't because this franchise is fucking retarded. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why people think getting drafted a quarterback high is going to fix this franchise. It's not going to work. You cannot fit 60 years worth of bullshit with the ownership being terrible and think a quarterback is going to universally change this whole team. It don't work like that, man. It's like sometimes I question people's mental capacity. Like, you can't be serious. Like, you can't really think this shit's going down. Man, the thing that bugs me about Holmes is that he made certain moves that don't make sense. Like, you trade for Trinity Benson. What you gave up for him, you could have tried to go after the guy that one of the guys we just faced yesterday. Like, come on, bro. When I heard they was up for trade package, we didn't want to go out there and get him. We go trade for Trinity Benson, who ain't showing us, who ain't showing nothing, and then you came, then your quarterback ain't showing the ability to even get them the ball in the first down place. I don't want that. I can't wait for Josh Reynolds, boy. Never thought I'd be so hyped to see him. I can't wait to see Josh Reynolds. I can't wait to see that dude play because Raymond need help out there in the passing game, bro. Hmm. They should have beat the Ravens in any given Sunday. But, well. Ray and something else. Ray, Ray and something else, bro. Ray, you tripped me out, man. Oh my god, I gotta make sure I do a video call for y'all too on that Instagram feed because I've been so busy, man. You just don't even know. So we can get you started up. You, my cousin, one of my homeboys I know for almost 20 years, and one guy I met through the other platform. So yeah, Benson might look better with better QB play. Yeah, and I agree with you on that. You said boy, not 2 yard Boyle. Not 2 yard Boyle. No, no, not 2 yard Boyle. Oh my God, not 2 yard Boyle. This dude got the strongest arm ever when it comes to throwing a 2 yard pass. They purposely didn't call delay of game We got robbed by that Ravens game. Yeah, we shouldn't have never been in that position, man. Like them dumbass runs we did just to not the clock down was stupid. We should have been trying to go for the touchdown, bro. We should have been trying to throw a few screen passes or something to try to get the yardage. We just played for the field goal, and then that shit was allowed to happen, like it always does. That's their fault on that one, more than the refs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They gotta do better, man. This shit ain't go. This shit ain't gonna work. This just ain't gonna work, man. My assessment of the game, to me, I hate to say it like this, but it was actually kind of a good game at the same time because I just like the back and forthness sometimes. That the fact that there was excitement from start to finish. I always gotta credit that. For me, it's just me saying this, but only thing that was really bringing it down was Jared Goff, in my opinion. Jared Goff. Uh, and Super Mario, man, he gotta go. Super Mario, man, Super Mario Moonshine, because that's what he looked like. An old man with a mustache that do plumbing and drink moonshine. That's exactly what he looked like. Super Mario has got to go, bro. I can't. That's I never liked him when he got here, man. I'm like, what the man? I'd rather see Blau or Boyle fucking kick the damn field goal than fucking Super Mario shit. Yeah, I'm this close to saying give Jack Foster goddamn deported. Oh, I'm not even finna get involved with that one. I'm not even finna get involved with that one. It came to a point in the game where I knew we weren't winning unless the defense scored a touch. That's what I was saying, man. And we had all them drop interceptions, man. And I'm like, yo, can one of y'all? But you know what's strange? I think that guy, Gibson or Gilbert, the one we had, that DB, I think it was number 40 for us. Didn't we get him from Pittsburgh off waiver wires or something like that? I could have sworn he came from them. I thought they undrafted him and then we picked him up just like about a month ago. Man, Sue did a better job kicking the field goal before than this fool, bro. Sue did a better job, man. That's how bad it was. Sue did a better. How you letting Dominican Sue outdo you in field goal, bro? Yep, I knew it. I was right. He made a good play though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying they're getting all they can. I think what they need to do is come in and just find a way to make what they have work. Tracy Walker hopefully be okay. Um, man, what would y'all like to see me do content wise for the Lions outside of just going live after the game? I'll like. Do y'all want me to do some current players that where I make it like I was thinking about doing this where I make a video maybe once or twice a week. Um, players on the roster that we have that I think makes a case to still either be here and why at the same time they could be cut. Would y'all like to see something like that? Because since we all right now, all we doing is evaluating people. Yeah, I know. The last time he had COVID scenario, and then this time he hurt his hip, which I don't understand how that happened. Nigga, we was off for the last couple weeks. What the hell was y'all doing? That's what don't make sense either about the Ryan Santos thing. You cut, you released old Don Mulebat, right? Because he was getting too old. And then you go turn around and pick this old fart up. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing, bro? Like, I don't understand that shit. You evaluate some players on the roster that have potential. Yeah, it basically where I give you a case where why they should make it and maybe why they might move on from them. Just something to spice things. Just give us something to look at. Like, One person I'm thinking about making the video on first might be Jerry Jacobs because I think he's like when it comes to all our players, he's like the biggest name that comes up low key because as a street merchant, he was initially not getting the minutes because I think it was AJ Parker initially getting it. And then when he got hurt, I know it's even more opportunity. No, it was Price that was getting a lot more running corner, but then I guess they felt it didn't work out. So he reduced his role, and then Jerry Jacobs started playing. He played about almost even, but like if you know, it's like with Jerry Jacobs, he's been getting like the Nevin Lawson treatment. Like he's the one that gets targeted more than everybody else. And then like every now and then he gives up like a couple big plays, but then he makes a couple of good ones too. But it's like that's kind of like what I'm be covering, and just like because we at some point a lot of these guys go be gone, but if it's like certain people just like saying if we think how we feel they should come back, that's how I'm be covering it. So if y'all interested in that, right? But then when you look at now Gilbert making a play here and there, and then like like you said, Parker, then still got Melifano. It's a young secondary, and like I said, it's filled with a bunch of street merchants, and we need some major depth, man. That's why I say Trey Flowers has got to be somebody. And you know what's gonna happen too? I'm gonna tell y'all about this Trey Flowers thing. It's not gonna go the way y'all think. We not gonna trade him. We're not going to get a trade partner. Y'all gotta understand why every time we hit a player that we don't like, why we can't trade him. Now, if I say this, I'm gonna end up ending the stream. Even when it comes to the Pistons too. Nobody's going to trade for our bad contracts. Why? You got to look at it like this. This is another reason why I believe Bob Quinn when he said he didn't have any trade suitors when he had that third pick to get Okuda. I know it seemed like he lied because he wanted to get Okuda, but at the same time, I know Bob Quinn wouldn't probably mind scooping down a few picks in order to get him. The reason why I think that teams they don't want to help us is because why are other teams going to go through cap hell, give up draft capital to help Detroit teams out with who have a player on a bad contract and is known for not doing nothing anyway. So why would they want to help us out just to get a player that they can get when we release them and take the cap hit? Like that's what teams like. We the only ones that trade for bad contracts around or sign players to bad contracts. That's what we do. Other teams are not going to do that shit because why would they try to help us gain more capital just for us to get the wrong player? Like if they looking for Isaiah Simmons and they picking, let's say they picking Sips, why would he trade up to go take him from us when they know Bob Quinn is probably going Okuda based off the sign that he's given, the confusion that's going on with our scouting team? You don't think that every organization has somebody that's a spy going around checking other organizations that see who could be looking for who so they can get their little information they need so they can make sure they're getting the guy they want to get and ain't nobody go get in their way. Like that's deported. Man, that game sucks. Like the running thing, no, the Swift and Jamar Jefferson and Ekwabuke. I don't know why the announcer was messing his name up so much. Ekwabuke. I'm like, what did he say? It's Ekwabuke, man. God, come on, now. Uh, yeah, but that's why teams. That's why I think we go ultimately end up just releasing Trey Flowers. I don't think we go trade him. I'll be shocked if we were able to trade him. Only way we'd be able to trade Trey Flowers is if we trade for a player that got an even worse contract than him, and they not playing up to it. That's the only way we trade getting him out of here. Otherwise, we gonna have to either get rid of him just by a salary dump trading him, or either where we give up a draft pick in order to get him out of here, or we just got to release him. And that's just what it is. Nobody's about to trade for Trey Flowers. Think about it. Nobody was willing to give us a 7th-round pick for Jamie Collins. What the hell you think they're going to do when it comes to trade Flowers, even bigger contract? We're going to have to eat that cap, and that means we're going to have to release him. That's why I don't think we should be going out here trying to sign nobody next year that's worth like 8, 9 million, 10 million a year or higher. We need to keep it where it's 7 or under per season because we can't really – I know we're supposed to have some decent cap, but I don't see it being all that decent like people think. So that's just my analysis on that when it comes to next year. But for now, I'll bid y'all do because the Pistons are on. I want to watch that game. If depending on how that game goes, I might even come back on live to talk about that. Now, hoping it goes well, win or lose, because I want something to talk about. And like I said, stay up to date with me on this channel, man. I'm still sticking in there trying to, make this channel grow. Um, yeah, I know, Ray, but I gotta try anyway. I know, we know the deal. I know, but I gotta do it anyway. I gotta do it anyway. It sucks, but I gotta do it anyway because I'm gonna drive myself crazy just thinking about the draft all day. I gotta look at these players on the roster and try to see. It's because it's me trying to sharpen my skills when it comes to what I'm looking at on the field too, man. That's another reason why I'm doing that because I'm always trying to improve what I'm noticing about the game of football, uh, which is why I've been watching more. Yeah, I wasn't mad about that part. Man, I just saw Don Mule back. The last game I worked. This dude right here living his best life. He laughing, talking. He worked for the coaching staff now. So in case people didn't know, he actually part of the coaching staff now as an assistant on the special team. So he not even mad. I really, how I think about that little scenario. And I'm in it for real this time. You know what I think happened when they made all that drama about it? I think what it was during the beginning of the off season when he got here, Dan Campbell pressed him about retiring. He was like, I think I can still go. And Dan probably looked at him like this. Him and Brad probably talked about it behind. They made Dan do it. So he pulled him aside and said, yo, I know you already been playing, but come on, man. We need you. We go have to release you. And he probably looked at him like, damn, for real, like that? For a few minutes and laughed about it. Probably didn't even cry. Probably cried because he thought he would never lead the organization as a player for a few seconds. And then on his birthday, then they probably talked to him about it the next day or so and told him, hey, we go try to bring you in as a coach. And then, like, what happened? Like 2 weeks more later, he was here as a special teams assistant coach. Like, what the? They overblown that. That man around here looking happy as hell. Ain't shit wrong with Don Muleback. It's okay. He is doing just fine, man. Jacob so far, he is alright. Yeah, he alright. That's all I can say. Like he like the new version of Mike Ford, basically. He like the new Mike Ford of the team. That's how I'm gonna start scaling some of these guys off like Mike Ford. Since he was the GOAT, everybody seems to say. But yeah. Y'all, but yeah, man, y'all stay up to date with me. I'm gonna be doing Piston streams too, or just Detroit sports streams in general, man, and trying to balance this. And Twitch, follow me over there, known JX. Uh, Instagram is known J10, and y'all know me on Twitter as known as Johnson1. Shout out to y'all that came and chat, Steve-O, Brett, and of course you, Mondo Ray Moore. And I don't know what y'all see in our O line is man, what ain't trash? But I believe I'm gonna bid y'all I do, man. Peace out, right? Oh man.